I'm going to talk about our new Fatty tool roll and just do a quick demo on some of the features. The Fatty tool roll arrives as two separate pieces. On the one hand, you have the roll with a belt around it, and then the other piece is this waterproof rain cover. For the tool roll itself, to open it, just unroll it like this, and inside you have first a main tool compartment with kind of your standard tool roll loops here and elastic, so this will fit the vast majority of your tools. Then for larger, sort of unusually shaped items, we have these two big gear pockets here. You can see this is great for spark plugs, sprockets, all those sort of oddly shaped things, vice grips that don't fit in the normal tool roll slots. I've got Loctite, I've got two spark plugs on this side, plus big vice grips, small vice grips. On the other side, I've got a small Leatherman, some JB Weld, a suspension adjustment tool, and a big open-ended wrench. And these are the things that on a traditional tool roll are pretty hard to fit. Then over here, we've got a little clear zipper pocket. This is good for bike documents, any kind of paperwork, manuals, stuff like that. It's also got a conversion table, ruler, and a recipe for our Moscow Mule Trailside cocktail. This is a big tool flap that just kind of keeps your all your tools in place when the thing is rolled up. If you've ever had the experience with a traditional tool roll of having an Allen key kind of slip out of the roll even while it's rolled up, that's what this flap is designed to stop from happening. And then here we've got a mesh pocket, and we kind of added that with tubes and patches and tire repair stuff in mind. On the outside of the tool roll, so the tool roll rolls like this. You can see there's Velcro on one side with a clear pocket. It rolls this way towards the Velcro. And then on the outside, there's another pocket here, and this has 3 tire iron slots. So this will fit most of the standard packable, lightweight tire irons that we take with us when we're actually riding, as opposed to the ones we have at home in our shop. This flap is expandable, so it can fit, a slightly larger one than tire irons than these ones, but it's not going to fit the big monster ones, obviously. On the outside, this belt works like this. Hook the buckle over the belt, tighten it back on itself, and then this is hook loop Velcro, so it just sticks to itself in whatever position you've got it in. So that's how the tool roll works without the rain cover. Now if you're expecting wet weather, or if you live in the Northwest like we do, and you're storing your tool roll in a non-waterproof spot, that's where the rain cover comes into play. So the first thing you do is remove this belt that I have around the tool roll, unroll the tool roll, and then slide it into the rain cover. So if it's not raining, you can leave this rain. If you're not expecting rain, you can leave this rain cover at home, and it'll significantly reduce the bulk of the roll. But when you want to use it, you just kind of slide your tool roll into it like that. And by the way, this rain cover makes a great little tool tray. Parts, tools, screws, and stuff like that when you're actually working on your bike on the side of the trail. Close it up like that, and then roll it this way. And this rain cover is totally welded seam, so it's basically completely waterproof. If you actually drop it in a lake or something like that, some water is definitely going to get into it because the closure is not actually a proper roll top, but in terms of any kind of wetness that you'd be likely to experience on a motorcycle trip, should keep your tools completely dry. So wrap the buckle, again on this, we have these 3 pass-throughs here. And so you just take the belt that was on the tool roll initially and put it around the outside of the rain cover, putting it through that first pass-through. And that still leaves you 2 pass-throughs, so that if you wanted to affix this to the bike, say directly to your luggage rack, you could run the attachment straps underneath these 2 pass-throughs, and it would be completely trapped on the bike if you wanted to store this by itself instead of storing it in an external pocket on another one of your bags. There is a handle on the top of the rain cover, and then also there's a handle on the top of the tool roll itself. So either way, when you stuff this into a pocket or into some spot on the bike, you have an easy way to kind of pull it out and slide it out of a pocket. So yeah, that's our Fatty tool roll.